Yes, I'm live. All right. I was looking at the wrong thing. All right. Say hello in the chat if you can see me. Hey! Alright. Welcome to another live stream. In this one, you can ask your breeding questions in the live chat, and I will go over them and answer it. And so, bring it on. Let's have some breeding time. Let's see. Oh, alright. Daniel became a YouTube member already before the live stream started. And so he is saying, the Pokemon I have been working on are Gible, Dratini, Feebas, Bidoof, Shellos, and Drifblim, or whichever the pre-evolution is. It's Drifloon. I have some extra, and most are 5 IVs to 4 IVs. That's pretty cool. Hey, Daniel. Hello, Ethan. Welcome to the live stream. It's great to have you here. Daniel Garcia also says, they are not ready for battle, and you will need to breed for the nature you want. The Gibbles have Outrage, which is an egg move. All I would like in return is a Pokemon with an egg move or a hidden ability. This is help anyone who wants to get me the egg moves and a bit start on the breeding. Alright, so Daniel Garcia, if you're watching this, either as a replay or live, you should highly consider joining the Nirth Discord server. We are actively collecting all of the hidden abilities in the game, and I have made a Google spreadsheet which lists every single species of Pokemon or evolution line, in addition to the method in which the hidden ability can be obtained. And then what you can do is that the document also shows who found a particular Pokemon, and then we can essentially claim the listings in the document. And then once one person have it, then it's very likely that more people in the server have it. And so, for example, you don't have to waste your 200 battle points on an ability patch that someone in the community already has. And so the Nirth Discord server is certainly a place to go if you're a passionate Pokemon fan and you have a hard stance against cheating. Shining Gliscor says, how do you breed Unknown with Ditto? If I'm not mistaken, I don't think you can breed Unknown. I'm pretty sure it's in the Undiscovered Egg group. That's a great question. So if you have any breeding questions whatsoever, bring it on, and I'll do my best to answer them. Unknown cannot be bred, and so you just have to go to the Salacian Ruins, which is literally right behind us here. So you just have to, let's see, have to head back over here, jump down these ledges, and hop on into the cave, and then you'll find Unknown. Alright, so I will demonstrate and showcase the steps to follow in whatever procedures or explanations that I'll give you in terms of your breeding questions. But in the meantime, I will be having my own breeding project, and I don't know why the I don't know why this isn't updating. It says Greaseball. I just haven't had the labels up for a while, and so I tried to like redo it, but maybe it just needs a little bit of time. Because I see, you know, Daniel Garcia became a YouTube member, and it would be cool to have you up there too. Let's see. Does it show that I'm actually live? Yeah. All right. Awesome. Are there any people here? Yeah. About 6. That is enough to have a lot of fun. Alright, so my personal breeding project in this live stream will be this Cricketune, and I'll be live streaming for about 90 minutes, something like that. And I hope to really get a lot done with a Cricketune. It's kind of a meme Pokemon, but I have an idea of how to run it, and so I want to see if I can breed one and test it out, see if it works. Yeah, here we go. We need the Jolly. And then... Oh man, didn't mean to do that. Now I have to go all the way back in the box here and drag the Cricketune with us. Grace Ball, we in here. Hey, welcome to the live stream. It's great to have you here. I'll be breeding Cricketune, so if you want any breedjects, then hit me up in the Discord. I can drop a Destiny Knot on this Cricketune. And then, oh man, one too many. There we go. And we go back into our box here. And then we find the Everstone. And if you're completely new to breeding, what these two items do is that the Everstone will pass down the nature. So you can see that my Ditto has the Jolly nature right here. And when I give it the Everstone, every single Kricketot that will come out of these two Pokemon will have the Jolly nature. And then you can see that one of the stats here is best. None of the stats here is best. And so having the Destiny Knot is kind of funny, but yeah, I'll get to it. I do have a couple good breeding parents, and so that should be just fine. I'm pretty sure that Kricketot is a 50% gender split, and so it should be fairly easy to get it. The Cricketune has the hidden ability, so it is roughly a 40% chance, or it isn't exact like 40% chance, but in terms of the number of eggs that we have to hatch in order to guarantee the female hidden ability, will have to be at least 10, something like that. Because you half it to 20, that's 1 in 5. And then to be really sure about... Oh yeah, that cry is funny. Let's see here. Sing, Swornstains, Fury Cutter, Cricketune. I mean, that's one suggestion. I'm not going to run that personally, but at least... Actually, I may just breed like 5 Cricketune. Hey, first time here. Hey Gus, thank you so much for the battles earlier today. That was a lot of fun. So for everyone who are in the chat right now, I had 2 battles with Gus earlier today, and he smacked me. I recorded the battles, and they are going to be uploaded later this week. One on Friday, and then one on Monday. And I just decided that I'm just going to keep it up. Like, I'm going to see if I can upload a battle video every... single weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard, and just have that as a routine. Some of the battles won't be published in the subscription feed. It just depends on what else I got planned that day, because YouTube is a little funny sometimes, and if you post a little bit too much, then they just don't want to send out notifications for anything, and so kind of have to prioritize. But at the very least, the battles will be available on the channel. But yeah, if you have any questions in terms of breeding, or if you have any, like, they don't even have to be technical questions. They can be something like, have any of the community members in the Nirth Heart community gotten the X Pokemon's hidden ability already? Like, for example, we have Garchomp and Breloom and a couple more. And then we have a bunch from the Pokeradar. I think I, for one, have claimed at least 10 evolution lines with the Pokeradar so far. And yeah, I'm going to claim a lot more in the coming days. And so, yeah, I'm currently breeding Cricketune hidden ability. And my goal here will be to just gather 10 eggs. I will hatch them simultaneously, or not simultaneously, but just on the go here. And if I'm lucky and end up getting it early, then I'll just take out the parents, because there's no chance that I'll get any Cricketune that is going to be able to be used for anything outside of a hidden ability female with a Jolly nature. And then I can use my Trapinch after that. Alterel says, do the level 1 stats have any relation to the stats you see in the judge function? I don't have the judge function yet, but some hatchlings have better stats than others. Yes, you're exactly right. The only problem is that, like, let's see here. I'll show you an example. The problem is that the stats scale with level. Let's see. Yeah, you see the difference? No, that's difference in nature. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you can see that my special attack here says very good, while this is best. And when I go to the other screen, you can see that the difference is 5 and 6. The only problem is the difference between the 5 and the 6 here is very hard to tell. The way that stats work is that they scale with level. And so the potential is these stats right here, hence the judge feature. And so if it says best, then it has the best potential. And then, yeah, that's what you aim for. I would probably just wait with the breeding until you get the judge function if you are going for competitive Pokemon, simply because you just have so little control over what's going on. And actually, now that we don't have a Bepis, hey, welcome to the live stream. Now that we don't have a question that is currently being addressed, I can add that the Pokemon Ancestry has been added to the video description. So if you want to download the full huge file, 5,000 by 4,000 or whatever the pixel is, it's a huge file that has all the information in terms of the breeding tree or the breeding ancestry or the breeding map or whatever it's been called. I now uploaded that to GitHub, so it should be accessible for everyone. In my initial video saying how to breed Pokemon without 5 IV Ditto, I did not have access to perfect information about the game. And now that we've made it a little further, I will eventually make an updated version of the breeding map, just swap out a couple Pokemon, just because it can be nice to clump all of the Pokemon together in the field egg group, if that's possible. And then we also found out that we can, let's see, I don't know if I should do this, but let's try. Yeah, it's here. All right. So here's the breeding map. You can download this in the video description. But for example, the Spinda and the Ralts are kind of difficult to get. They are, well, the Ralts is pretty good, but the Swarm Spinda is a pain to get. And so it turns out you can swap out Human-like with Baneri and Amorphous with Shallows. Shallows is Water 1, Amorphous, and Baneri is Field Human-like. And so you kind of have a nice thing there. And so I don't know exactly how I'll go about, but the Spinda is going out of the map and the Ralts because those are connected. So I'll just remove Spinda and replace it with Baneri. And then I'll add the Shallows over here. And then for Trapinch, Snorunt, and Hoppip, I may look for a shared link with either the Field or the Water 1 egg group. Those tend to be like the main ones that just connect everything. And I think at that point, the breeding map is pretty much complete. And then it is also possible to do like some sort of trading where, you know, all of those Pokemon have 2 egg groups. And if you manage to breed a bunch of them, even if you manage to breed all of them, you could consider trading them with someone else. You have to be very careful with who you trade with. Someone in the Nirth Heart Discord server may be a better option than most other places, but the advantage of having traded parents is that you have an increased chance of finding eggs when you breed. And so there's a key item for it. Let's open the bag here and go into it. It's called the Oval Charm. Here we go. An Oval Charm is set to increase the chance of Pokemon eggs being found at the nursery. And you get that by beating Mr. Morimoto, which is here somewhere. He's just chilling by a swimming pool, so you just have to find him. But yeah, how are you all doing? Are you having fun with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? I, for one, am having quite a good time. I'm enjoying these games. And I am looking forward to host some battle live streams coming up. I'll have one tomorrow. How to get Hippowdon's hidden ability? Let's check. It's a great question. And in order to answer the question, I'm actually going to go into the resources chat. And then I am going to click on the hidden abilities chat. We've got the hidden abilities document. I will not share that outside of the Discord. That is a special perk of being part of the Discord and for supporting this YouTube channel by being a YouTube member. You get access to cool documents like these and can be part of the community for real, you know? Do the trading and everything. Okay, you wanted to know the Hippowdon. Hippowdon, as far as the document is concerned, is only available through ability patch, but Sandforce, I mean, for the most part, you kind of want that Sandstream, but I guess Sandforce, if you have a Tyranitar as well, then that could be an idea. Let me just double check it for certainty. I'm pretty sure the document is accurate, but we might as well just get another... Let's see. All right, that is actually inaccurate, so I'll update that. It is the Pokeradar. It's great to have some of these double checked. You know what? Let's see. I don't think I have access to that yet. I haven't made it that far in the post game. Let's see. Route 2. All right. Let's go on an adventure. Let's see if we can find the Hippowdon. It is said to be a 20% chance in Route 228. And at that point, we can just Pokeradar it. Let me see if I can find the live chat. Where did you guys go? Oh, man. Altero says, I really enjoy playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. That is amazing. In my opinion, these are the best Pokemon games that have ever been created. They are a little bit more difficult than more recent games, but honestly, there is such a good mix between difficulty and just modern gameplay loops that I'm just all in. Alright, so the Hippowdon is a ground type, so I'll bring my Pachirisu for the Thunder Wave. The Ducky for the... We want the Damp. No, not the Damp, we want the Soak. And then for the time being, we'll make a mess in Wild Wild West, which is the box where everything is dropped. Okay, so I can also add that we want... Now we see the big grass. We don't need the trace ability. It can be good to have another False Swipe Pokemon. You know what? That's a much better idea. Okay, what rank am I in the Battle Tower? I'm a noob. I'm a big newbie, so I haven't made it anywhere. I beat Palmer. I think my record is 30, but yeah, I don't have the choice band yet, and so it's kind of... With my team anyway, it's kind of hard to figure out what to do. I get slapped sometimes. But yeah, actually, a member in the Discord today found Pokerus, and so I'll be having a Battle Tower live stream soon too. Probably on Friday if I'm going to do a battle live stream tomorrow. Greaseball says, oof, I must have skipped out on checking some of the evolutions for the document. No problem, I am just double checking everything. Charles Black says, hey, welcome to the live stream. It's great to have you here, and thank you so much for being a YouTube member. It really means a lot to me that you want to support the content creation here on the channel and to be a part of the community. We are a little group here of passionate Pokemon fans against cheating, and so it's great to have every member we can. Taylor Use Toxic says, oh hi Nirth, hey, welcome to the live stream. It's great to have you here. What's up? I got a question here. How do you get Hippowdon's hidden ability? And that is what I'm currently doing. I'm just crushing through the story here, beating swimmers and everything just to get to that sweet hidden ability Hippowdon. And then, yeah, I'm gonna be as sneaky to say that I will not trade it in the live stream. I will claim it, show you how to do it. You can either do it on your own, or you can become a part of the Discord and start trading with real players. Yeah, I can't run as the trainer battle this time. Crunch is a good option. No avoids. Solid damage. GG. Man, this sweater is annoying. Charles Black says, that's what's up. Thanks, great guys here, and fantastic info. I'm glad you like the information. I try my best to make as informative, helpful, and straight to the point videos as I can. Thank you for helping out. Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, let's see if we can find it. I'm actually gonna pop a super repel because I'm not interested in having a bunch of encounters just yet. I'll need to start using the repels anyway when I want to chain for it. Okay, let's see. I don't need the bike. I do need the Poke Radar. I love the surfing in this game. Like, Bibarel looks a little bit stiff, but it's kind of cute. And the water looks amazing, so it's fine. Yeah, Nina just subscribed. Thank you for that. Welcome to the channel. Okay, 229. That's pretty close. They just... Oh, yeah. Haha. Tricked them. Okay, we're in the route. All right. Whoa, this is going to be hard. Please don't tell me that I cannot access this route and have to go all the way around. I'm going to cry. Okay, I'm going to see if I can manage somehow to bike up this lane. We're not going to register the bike. It's going to be in the way when we do the Poke Radar. Oh, yeah. All right. Look at that. Okay. So we need a big patch of grass. I don't know if we're going to find that here. You know what? This is decent. It's manageable. Let's try. Okay, I'm just going to start chaining, and then I'll get back to your questions in a second. Let's see. We got the bike. No, we do not want to register it. Just want to get off. Okay. So, oh, this theme slaps. Okay, so we want to go 4 away. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're in the outer circle. Nirth, I've got a question concerning breeding. Can you pass TMs using the daycare to share moves between parents? Do both parents need to know the TM in order to pass it to the offspring? Thanks. That's a good question. I am not sure if there are moves that are both egg moves and TMs, but as a starting point, TMs in themselves don't pass down. It's only the egg moves. So for that, you need to just yeah, look up a resource, figure out what the egg moves are for the Pokemon, and take it from there. The nice thing about breeding in modern Pokemon, though, is that you don't really have to worry about egg moves too much, since you can pass egg moves over by putting 2 Pokemon in the daycare that have the or are of the same species. And then by doing so, you can 1, 2, 3, 4. And by doing so, they can actually learn the moves later on. And another thing I can add there is you can go to Canalave City to remove a move from your Pokemon. And then, yeah, there's a video in the Nirth Explains Pokemon playlist if you want like a detailed step-by-step process on it. It is for Pokemon Sword and Shield, but it is pretty much the same. Oh, actually, I want to give myself a little bit of freedom. I want to start resetting in this instead. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, we good. Oh, we got another Vibrava. Vibrava, I think, is a 10% in this route. For the Poke Radar, that is. But yeah, keep the questions coming, and I'll answer them as best as I can. I love the variety in the environments here. That's part of what I like so much about Sinnoh. Even though a lot of the gameplay loops are the same, like for example, you just use the Poké Radar, the environments make it a lot different. The difference in grass makes it so you have to keep an eye on like what is actually the big grass in this area because they look different, and sometimes there's a snowstorm and there's a sandstorm and all that good stuff. So let's see here. I have a little bit of a drifting Joy-Con, but I am hoping that it won't mess up my playing too much. Oh, Cacturn! That's a cool Pokemon. I look forward to use it at some point. It has that stab, sucker punch, sword stance combo, which is real nice. It is 4 times weak to bug, but there aren't that many bug type moves in the meta. So yeah, the strategy here for getting the hidden abilities is that you just want to reset for the Pokemon that you want. And so the way you do that is that you charge up your Poké Radar to be used. And then once you run into a Pokemon, you get a chance of finding whatever Pokemon you're looking for. And then if it's not the Pokemon you want, then you just run from it. And that way you break the chain. You just simply do not start the chain. But then once you find the Pokemon, well, I'll get back to it, I guess, when we actually do find the Hippowdon, but the process then is to go through the whole sequence of catching it. And then once you catch one, you just have to reset for the hidden ability, because you'll see it marked as a big grass. What are you currently working on? That's a great question. So I got a question earlier in the chat here asking me to help getting a hidden ability Hippowdon. And so that is my side mission right now. But my main breeding project that I will... oh, that's nice. Arena Trap. The main breeding project that I'll just use for breeding is Kricketune. I have a hidden ability Kricketune, and I have an idea on how to run it, and so I want to give it a try. Give me 1 second. Alright. So I'm just looking for Hippowdon. I haven't been lucky this far. Yeah, I couldn't run from the Diglett, so I'm just going to run into a one patch grass. Because the chain is still Diglett. And there's nothing I can do about it. I just have to keep knocking them out. Though some of these may not have Arena Trap if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. Got it. We broke the chain. And then we recharge the battery. Let's go over here. Oh, Doug Trio. I bred a 5 IV Bold Rotom last week. It was the most tedious Pokemon I ever bred. Luckily, I eventually managed to get 2 for competitive play. That's awesome. And yeah, well done on the breeding. If you say it was one of the most tedious Pokemon you ever bred, I assume that you're on team proper play. You're not using one of those stupid 5 IV cheated Dittos. And so yeah, getting generalist Pokemon in this game is hard. The only thing that you can pat yourself on the shoulder about, though, in that case, and just rest assured about, is the fact that once you have a 5 IV anything genderless, even if you only have a 2 IV Ditto, it is a lot easier to really manage that. And so, yeah, even a 2 IV Ditto, 3 is better. Makes it so that you can essentially just claim Rotom, and you can breed a bunch of 5 IV Rotom, and then at that point you can trade with people. So I, for example, have spent a lot of time breeding Slowpoke in the last couple of days, and yes, I have half a box of just full 0 IV speed, relaxed, non-perfect attack Slowpokes with the Regenerator ability, which is real nice. Yes, team proper play, go go go. Yeah, this server, this server, what am I saying? This channel and the Nirth Heart server is passionate about Pokemon and strictly against cheating, and so if that's something you're into, then welcome, you've made it to the right place. Charles Black says, could you talk a little about how you structure competitive movesets for your team based on their role? That's a great question. I will do the hidden ability Powdon, and then I'll go back to breeding Kricketune a little bit. You know what? I'm actually going to be real sneaky here. I'm going to register the bike. I just have to be extremely careful. And I'm going to break the chain by just hopping on the bike. Alright, that's meta. Okay, because I don't want to deal with that arena trap stuff. Can you breed a 5 IV Pokemon and trade it with a new game save? Yes. The only thing you have to do is that you either have to have a Nintendo Switch online on multiple users on your Switch and have a trade partner, or you just have to wait until January, February, March, April, whenever Pokemon updates Pokemon Home. Because even with the free version of Pokemon Home, you get a basic box, and then you can use that application to not trade, but transfer Pokemon in between your save files. Okay, let's go. Wait, did I mess up the... I think I messed up on the... No, okay. Good. Did not mess up on that. Would really suck if we got the streak going and then just messed it up. I actually have to move all the way around here because I cannot surf, I think. No! Ah! I hope this doesn't break my chain. Does moving around help generate eggs, as I've been AFK for an hour and haven't gotten it? Yes. It is based on steps, and the steps is based on egg cycles. And so there's something, I don't know the technicality of it, but you can just bike up and down, and then you can see that the old man, he will turn towards the road when he is ready to pick up an egg. And so if you want to just get an introduction to all the steps to follow in terms of breeding, stick around in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, something like that. Then I will start breeding Kricketune and you'll pick up on a lot of stuff. The free gift Pokemon Manafee can't be bred with Ditto, and isn't it perfect all IV? Yes, you can breed Manafee with Ditto, but you don't get Manafee. You get Fione, and Fione cannot evolve into Manafee. So you only get one Manafee per save file, so you have to be very careful with that. And you also only get it until February or when it is. That's what I did. I have a 2 IV Ditto and a 4 IV Rotom, and eventually got a 5 IV one with the stats I needed. I worked so hard in Shiny Hunted to get a high IV Ditto, and got 5 shiny ones as well. Hey, clap it up for Sleeping Dragon Gaming in the chat here, putting in the work, playing the games as intended by the game developers. Yeah, get the Oval Charm. So yeah, it's not the Oval Stone, but the Oval Charm, and that will help with egg generation. Let's see if the chain broke. Fuck, it did. I didn't have a chain though, but I wanted to not walk too much. Okay, let's see now if we can get this lined up properly. Hey, someone subscribed. Sahil, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I hope you'll have a good time here. If you have any questions in terms of breeding, you can post those in the live chat and I'll get back to you. Sleeping Dragon Gaming says, I'm breeding a Remoraid at the moment and have a 5 IV male and a 6 IV female, and I'm getting super bad luck getting the 6 IV male. It's like a 1 in 102 chance, and I've hatched hundreds of eggs. Yeah, you're right about that. Oh man, that's unfortunate. But at that point, you probably have a couple females that are 6 IV as well. And at that point, you can start trading with people. You should, like, if you for real is on Team Proper Play, you should highly consider becoming a YouTube member and joining my Discord server. That is where all the action is happening. Like, some of you might have seen that I haven't uploaded much on the channel for roughly about 2 weeks. I had a sequence with a bunch of school exams, but I've been active in the Discord, and you can see that here on my trainer card. I played a lot of this game. You can see it right here. I'll just point it out for you. Whoop, that's a lot of hours. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I just went through with that. Yeah. Go, go, go. I did not mean to find a full restore, but I'll take it. I think I heard the Manafee is 1 per game cartridge, not 1 per save file. Really? I feel like there have been some talk about that, but I for one have been able to claim all the codes multiple times for Sword and Shield. So I don't know. I have to give that a test, because if that's the case, then it means also that the Mew and everything is 1 per save file too. Oh yeah, you can get more than me. I'm at 130, I think. Still pretty good though. Yeah. I mean, it does take a lot of time to get started in a new generation, which this kind of is, because you don't have the transfers yet anyway. I hope we don't get them at all, but yeah, I need to run. What if we breed Mew? That won't work, because Mew is in the undiscovered egg group. I breed 6 perfect females. Wow. I had another member. Wait, wait. I talked to you in the Discord the other day, didn't I? Were you? Charles Black? Were you the one I talked to yesterday evening? We talked about the odds. You got like 7 or something. It was insane. I have to check now. I guess you can also confirm it in the chat. Yeah, if you're Black Hawk, I guess, on Discord. Anyway, oh, alright. That's awesome. Yeah, we want to use the repels. I cannot believe that we haven't found a Hippowdon yet. This is unprecedented. I just got 175 hours of playtime. The playtime increases a lot while breeding. Yeah, Nivek, welcome to the channel. I would like to hope that you're on Team Proper Play as well, given that you put 175 hours into the game. Man, is it really a 20% chance? Oh, alright, it's a 10% chance because it's at night. Got it. Makes sense. You know what? That's fine. No, we're not at night yet. I don't think anyway. Yeah, we still have a couple minutes. 20% chance, and this bad luck. That's pretty bad. I've not even bred for my first team member yet. I mean, that's how it goes. I mean, if you just want to do the Pokemon Ancestry and get done with it, the thing that you really have to consider, though, is that once you have a 6 IV male Pokemon, that's it. You got it. You can breed so fast with a 6 IV Pokemon, or whatever perfect combination you have. And by 6 IV, I count even the 0 IV speeds. For those that need that and are mixed somehow, or need both 0 IV speed and 0 attack, or somehow need to have all perfect except a 0 IV speed and so on. I'm so new to Pokemon breeding, says Matthew. Well, welcome. You've made it to the exact right place. I have been breeding Pokemon since 2013, essentially. I know a lot about the game. I put together the Pokemon Breeding Ancestry to help newer and experienced players alike on figuring out how to tackle these challenging games, because they are difficult, a lot more difficult than other modern Pokemon games. And so I for one appreciate the challenge. I just really hope that they don't mess with us and just open up the floodgates from Sword and Shield where people will bring in their 6 IV Dittos. That would just be a complete bummer, because a lot of the hidden abilities will be incredibly hard to get in Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, and incredibly easy to get in Sword and Shield. And so it just becomes like a complete misbalance in terms of difficulty. And not to mention genderless Pokemon. If you can just send over your 6 IV Ditto, No, man, I hope they don't do that, but I, for one, am not going to do it. Sahil says, I was studying and I found you. Hey, good luck with your studies. I hope that goes well for you. Tail Use Toxic says, I have 5 out of 6 of the perfect ancestors. So I am there for that. I just haven't started the proper team. Does the Pokemon type of the egg come from the mother? Yes. The species is passed down by the mother. So if you have a female Pokemon and a Ditto, or a female Pokemon and a random male that is in the same egg group, then yes, the species will be of the female. If you breed a Pokemon, no matter gender, male, female, genderless, then it will always be the non-Ditto one. So yeah, that's how it works. Imagine we don't find a single Hippowdon, and then all of a sudden we see like a big grass Hippowdon. How do you choose nature? That's a great question. When you breed Pokemon, then by default, they will be random. There are 25 natures in the game, and when you want to find the nature that you want to pass down into the offspring Pokemon, you can start off by using a Ditto. That's what I'm going to do, or I'm actually doing currently in Solaceon Town. I'm just over here helping out a viewer with the hidden ability of Hippowdon. But yeah, so the question was the nature. There's an item called the Everstone, and that is a held item. And if you give that held item to the parent Pokemon, then the one parent that holds the Everstone will pass down its nature into every single egg, guaranteed. Hey, that is also what you're working on. That's cool. Which parent passes the Pokeball? Always the Pokemon that is bred with Ditto. And then it is, you can assume that it's the female, but if it is 2 Pokemon, a male and a female of the same species, so 2 Gible, not 1 Gible and 1 Gabite, then it's the female. But if it's 2 Gible, each of the genders then have a 50-50 split, if I'm not mistaken. That's at least how I'm pretty sure it is in Generation 8 anyway. It did not used to be that way in older games. In Generation 6, you could pass down balls to begin with. Before then, it was just normal Pokeballs for every single Pokemon. And that same mechanic was in Generation 7, I believe. I could be wrong about that. But then in Generation 8, at the very least, I'm pretty certain anyway. Shadow Puppy, hey! Welcome to the live stream. It's great to have you here. Okay, let's reset the radar. I can't believe we haven't found a Hippowdon yet. Wait, I want to be here. Finally, on my winter break, I have a question. Is there any way to breed for Manafee? No. You can breed for Fion, but not Manafee. So you have 1 Manafee and that's it. So you have to level it up all the way to level 100 and use bottle caps if you want it to be perfect. How do you beat the Elite Four? That's a good question. I don't have a good answer for you. One way to go about it can be to level up your Pokemon in the Grand Underground. You can find a couple rock-type statues and go into the Spacious Cave. And in the Spacious Cave, you can encounter Rhydon or Rhyhorn, and then you can just surf those. Have a Pokemon with Surf, it should knock them out, and they give a decent amount of experience. And then just level up. And then if you have a Pokemon like, I don't know, Gyarados is a real good Pokemon if you can manage to level it up and find a way to get Dragon Dance on it. That's a good way. And Powdon is a good Pokemon. What is a powerful monster? Powerful Pokemon. Some cool acronyms going on here. Yeah, I would say Hippowdon, Gyarados. Gastrodon is a good Pokemon. what does statues do? So when you're in the underground and you have your base next to one of these caves, then you can boost the likelihood of a Pokemon of a given type to appear based on what kind of statues you have and the numbers. So if you have a lot of shining statues in there of a particular type and you just fill up the whole space, then you should get a +3 boost, which is really good. Oh, interesting. Okay, thank you. How has your day been so far? It's been pretty good. I recorded a couple battle videos and scheduled them for, you know, today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then on Monday. And then I prepared for this live stream, and then I had some other tasks to do. And then, yeah, had a pretty good day. How have you been doing, Shadow Puppy? Have you had a good day? I'm kind of new, but I have subscribed for a while, but I haven't had a chance to ask a question, potentially. Ah, yeah, I need to take a couple more steps. Sleeping Dragon Gaming says, I swept the entire Elite Four with my monster of a Torterra. Wow, that's amazing. I had such the problem with the league because all of my Pokemon were optimized for how-to videos, and that was just bad business for beating the Elite Four. Oh, you haven't had the time to join a live stream? That's no problem. You're welcome now anyway. Okay, I'm gonna take a 5-second break. I'm gonna pour myself some water and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Shadow Puppy says, I just started my day. Woke up a little while ago. May log on to Discord and raid up with some friends and play some games. So it's going great. Really? Are you on Discord? You should consider becoming a YouTube member and joining the Nirth Hard Discord server. Oh man, that bike trick is such a time saver with this arena trap stuff. Matthew says, you looking forward to the new Pokemon game coming out soon? Cleaver, the new evolved Scyther. Is that a Scyther evolution? I don't know. No, actually, I'm not going to get the games. I don't think they're good. They disrespect all of the Sinnoh lore. I love Sinnoh too much to support a project like that. It may be my only really hard skip in terms of all the Pokemon games. I love every single generation. I got pretty much all the games. Legends Arceus, not for me. I'll be playing Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. But yeah, if you end up getting the game, I hope you enjoy it. And I think that's about what I have to say about them. I mean, if I am using the bike anyway, I might as well just get a super boost and charge my Pokeradar that way. I just have to make sure that I don't automize a bad pattern and then run on the Hippowdon. I have joined the Discord server. My username is the same as my YouTube one. Oh, Sleeping Dragon Gaming became a YouTube member. Yeah. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and I hope you have a blast in the Discord server. It really is a great place to be if you're a passionate Pokemon fan, and so I wish you a warm welcome. Check out the link in the video description, and then we will chat soon in Nirth Heart. Alright, so I'm gonna run from the cacturn here. But yeah, I haven't been able to become a YouTube member yet. I will though. That sounds awesome, Shadow Puppy. You've been to so many of the live streams that I would be very glad to have you on the Discord and to be able to battle, trade, and just invite you in to the great community that we have going on there. Okay, I think now that's not enough steps. Let's do a couple more. Which do I prefer, Diamond or Pearl? Honestly, they're pretty good, both of them. I have both versions. Watch this. Watch this being the Hippowdon, just because. No. Alright, I'll catch it though. I'm here a bit in your streams and watch your content is 100% worthwhile. That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, like, if you're already on the side of proper play, like, I think you're actually going to be blown away by what Nirth Heart actually is when you get inside and see what the server is like. Because essentially, I have tried my best to create what I myself wanted from a Discord server and just an online community of Pokemon in general. And I have a lot of my real life friends in there, and we are all on the same page of like proper play and, you know, grinding for our Pokemon, helping each other out with trades and so on. And so, yeah, it's just like, if you just like, I don't know if you're in already. I can't check while I'm live streaming, but man, the resources chat, you're gonna be like, that is a time saver. But anyway, I'm gonna damp this Vibrava. No, I'm gonna soak it, Thunder Wave it, and catch it in a Luxury Bowl. What's funny about Vibrava is that I don't think that there's any other Pokemon but Vibrava that actually matters in terms of hidden ability. Someone subscribed. Freelock, welcome to the channel. Great to have you here. Let's see. Yeah, what's really funny is that I actually don't have to do this. Let's see. Vibrava has Levitate. Oh, wait, hang on. The Trapinch has Sheer Force. That I'm interested in. I just want to have them all just for the sake of it. Because why not? Soak. What is your favorite Pokemon in general? My favorite Pokemon is Togekiss. I also really like Espeon and Garchomp. Essentially, if you go to my home page on the YouTube channel, I have like the pixel arts of 5 of the Pokemon that I really like, and then I just added Skarmory for the fun of it. Wait, is it taking damage? I didn't realize that it's taking damage from the sandstorm, so I actually just have to start chugging bolts at it. Sleeping Dragon says, that's really cool. I'm looking forward to offload a lot of my extra 5/6 IV Pokemon. No lie, I must have about 20 to 30 5/6 IV Calm Bold Mareep. That's amazing. I look forward to trade with you. I have a couple Slowpokes if you want. And I don't have perfect natures for a lot of the Trapinch, but I also have covered some of the other egg groups. Like Snorunt, for example, I have one of those. Yeah. Oh man. No Cloud9 on the Golduck today. Is it worth going through the battle tower for power items, or should I just grind money for vitamins? In my opinion, it is really worth it eventually. Like, it's one of those once and done deals. You have the Pokemon Ancestry, you breed the 6 IV Pokemon, and you're good to go. You grind the power items by getting the power points. No, power points? The battle points in the battle tower, and then you just have those 5 items, and you're good to go. And at that point, you can essentially just... Man, I didn't mean to do Soak. Yeah, at that point, you can start mass EV training. That's what I'm going to do anyway. And really just, like, breed 20 Togekiss at a time, something funny like that. Okay, no Sheer Force Trapinch today, that's fine. Guess I'll have to reset with the bike again. No, okay. But yeah, I'll personally go for the the power items. I know that it is 500 battle points that's on the line, but to be honest, I feel there aren't that many things that I need battle points for. It is the ability patches and the lucky eggs, and I mean the lucky eggs as well. It's one of those once and done deals. You get the lucky egg and you're done with the save file, you know. But it's gonna take 600 battle points to get those. But once it's done, you don't have to do it again. And then yeah, as for the ability patches, I feel like the hidden ability Google spreadsheet that is exclusively available in the Nirth Discord server, I kind of feel like 2-3 ability patches I can contribute into the pool, and then we'll just have to take it from there and see what happens. So yeah, I think I have more to offer personally by just mass breeding and hosting giveaways in my server. Not that you'll see any announcement about that. That's just happening inside the server. I just happened to mention it now. Sleeping Dragon Gaming says, it's cool if you have multiple power items so you can EV train 5 Pokemon at a time. Because of the XP share, it's a bit busted if you grind at 5. That is correct. And then, in addition, we've actually encountered Pokerus in the Nirth Discord server as well. And at that point, you don't even have to do 24 battles. You just have to do 14. And if you divide 5 Pokemon by 14, then you get down to 3. 3 battles on average to EV train a single stat. So you have to do 6 battles on average to fully EV train a Pokemon. It's insane the efficiency you can gain from that. And so if you kind of think through that step and that whole process, like, yeah, you know what? Getting those 500 battle points, it's a once and done deal. And these games are really good. They're all time in my opinion. And so, yeah, I'm going to be playing these for thousands of hours. And so those battle points are well worth grinding for, in my opinion anyway. What does EV mean? It is effort values. If you want a detailed explanation as for what effort values are, you can check a video that I have on the YouTube channel here. It's called... No, actually I haven't made that yet. It's IVs. Have I really not made it? Let me double check. I can't believe that we haven't found Hippowdon yet. What is this? In 1 minute, it's going to be a 10% chance. And we haven't found it yet. It's a 20%. It's unbelievable. Oh, yeah. We got a grass here. Samuel Richards says, busted into masterclass. How the breeding going? Hey, welcome to the live stream. And thank you so much for being a YouTube member. It really means a lot to me. And I hope that if you have a different Discord username, maybe, that you're in the Nirth Discord server. But if you're not in the Discord, then I highly recommend you to just click the link in the video description. Now that you're a YouTube member, you just go straight in. And so, yeah. It's going pretty good. I am currently trying to get a hidden ability Hippowdon. One of the viewers here asked if I could help with that. Yeah, we got the new YouTube member up here, Sleeping Dragon Gaming. It's great to see that it's updating. And yeah, the super chats is for the yellow text. I found lots of PP ups and leftovers. I know! Pickup is amazing in these games. Using Cricketune, or is this just an example? No, I will be using Cricketune. Yeah. I have an idea for a set. I might have seen something. I'm not going to tell what, but I might have seen something that could potentially, in a specific case, actually make it viable. And so I figured, why not? It's a meme Pokemon, and it goes like whoop, and I do look forward to just sending it out in battle and just hearing the whole piano just burp. Man, you know what I'm starting to wonder? Do not tell me that the route has some sort of funny split. Oh, this can only be found in the south part. It has to be something like that. No? Really? We're just this unlucky? We found Diglett, which was a 5%. We never found Cacnea, which is a 5%. We found Cacturn a couple times, Rhydon a couple times, Doug Trio. Not a single Powdon. Aha. Hey Shelby, welcome to the live stream. It's great to have you here. Thank you for dropping by. What is Powdom? I don't know what that is. Let's see. Yeah, if you plan your competitive team really well and plan your spreads, you can make the process very efficient. I'm not efficient though and have done them one at a time with pickup Pokemon. I mean, that is a pretty good strategy, even though, I mean, like, yeah, it's a good strategy. Like, you can have 4 pickup Pokemon, one level 100 that just slaps for the Eevee training, and then the one Pokemon with the power items. You can, honestly, that may be the best use of time, unless you know for sure that you're going to put thousands of hours in the game anyway. Because then at that point, like, you have 4 pickup Pokemon, and, you know, you only need 5 power items, 50 battle points. That's not a problem. Leftovers and PP up sounds ideal. Oh man, that's what she said. Quite literally. Can you break down the math when you say 3 battles per stat? Isn't the Eevee yield from a standard 1 Eevee Pokemon 18 after power items? Pokerus. Oh, you're eating mochi. That's awesome. I'm glad you're having a good time with those. Yeah, I can break it down for you. So, in the resources chat, Shotbot GG. Let's see here. Let's see, resources. In the resources chat in the Nirth Discord server, Shotbot put together a list of all the trainer rematches that have a single type of effort value that you're granted. And then essentially, the way that it works is that you normally get 1 Eevee from a particular Pokemon. So let's say Magikarp. Let's use Magikarp as an example. And then you slap a power item on it. I can't remember at the time being which gives the plus speed. But anyway, it will give you 8 more Eevees. And so that becomes 9. And then you have Pokerus. So that becomes 18. And then what you do is that 18 times 14 is 252 exactly, and you do that with 5 Pokemon at a time, which means for 5 Pokemon you do 14 battles, which is less than 3 battles on average per Pokemon. And then you have to do a second stat, 252, and so it takes you less than 6 battles on average if you're maximum efficient to full Eevee train your Pokemon. That does exclude trying to pass the Pokerus onto the Pokemon. What music do you listen to? Actually, I have bought all of the... I don't know how many of you have like an iPhone or how it works for Google Play or anything, but Game Freak has all these super music collections, which is just the entire soundtrack of every single Pokemon game. Nah, it's not every single. It's like Ruby, Sapphire, and then they just have done every game until Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and I have all of those albums. That's what I listen to. I also like this Norwegian singer named Aurora. I think she's pretty cool. And then I have a couple one-off songs that Shelby's referring to in the chat that I just listened to 1,000 times. Gotcha, you're talking battles on average. Yeah, I was talking like max efficiency, mass breeding, mass training. And then, so I'll have mass breeding live streams in the future, and you're going to be blown away by how many battle-ready Pokemon I can pump out when I have a optimal save file, when I have all the power items, when I have all the items, when I have all the lucky eggs, it's just gonna be like, instead of money go brr, it's just gonna be Pokemon go brr. I can't believe, is there something I'm doing wrong here? Am I in the wrong route or something? Unbelievable. I'm not one to really complain about odds, but this is messed up, man. I can't really see all the bushes, so I'm just gonna hang out here. I just got curious to order something PC related, and it seems the best place to order it is from Max Gaming, RIP. Yeah, there's an item called the Lucky Egg. And what those do is that they give you +1, you get 1.5 times experience. So you get a boost if a Pokemon is holding it. Man, I try to find Lucky Eggs by chaining Chanseys, but it's super boring. It doesn't work in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. The only way to get Lucky Egg is that there is one location for it in the Grand Underground. I haven't found it personally, but I know it is there, down there somewhere. And then the other option is to get 77 battle points and exchange the battle points for the Lucky Egg at the fight area. We're finding the 5% Diglett, and we can't even find a 10% or a 20% Hippowdon. And we run into these arena trap Pokemon, and I mean, I guess I could just bring a ghost type. I don't know if I have it in me. What? It is true. I thought there was a 5% chance. Yeah, you have to check the resources again. Not the case. Glad I didn't waste too much time on that. Yeah. Well, from now on, you can just post a question in either general or help in the Discord, and you should be pretty good. Someone's got an answer for you on most issues. That's what's up. His lingo made me think he listens to some kind of bass music. That's cool, though. My lingo. Like the way I talk? That's really funny. I'm not American, by the way. I am Norwegian, so I may have some slightly off dialect or something. But outside of that, I try my best to talk as clearly as possible. I guess this just turned into how to get Hippowdon live stream. Ah. Nelson Para, hey, welcome to the live stream. It's great to see you here. Thank you so much for being a YouTube member. It really means a lot to me. Do you like Norway? I mean, it's an okay place. I think comparatively in the world, I have nothing to complain about. But yeah, notice some of your content is in Norway. Yeah, you're right about that. I am Norwegian, and I do live in Norway. Par says, do you ever play on a second profile / game to get additional items, like a second Master Ball, Lucky Egg, and trade them to your main save? No, I only have one Switch. I would really like to get the Switch OLED. I just will have to wait a little bit on getting that. But the 3DS games, I did that for Kurt Balls and Pokemon Brilliant. No, wow, I just have that sentence just like in me now. What was I gonna say? Yeah, for Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I did that for the Kurt Balls. I like Norway. I'm glad you like it here. Apparently only Blissey holds Lucky Eggs now, and Blissey can't be found in the wild, so too bad. Yeah, you have to look at that list. I know which list you saw. It is, you need to use that with a little bit of grain of salt, or maybe a whole pinch, because it is just a raw dump from the game, and it doesn't check for logics. Oh man, I have to be careful here. Watch this being the Hippowdon. You think so? Is there a chance? I mean, we haven't found a single Hippowdon, and I've been looking for this for half an hour. Dugtrio. Okay, well, I guess we'll try to catch it. This might be a little dumb question, but what do you get to the Saver? Like to have a second save file? If you have a second save file, what you can do is that you can try to get some items that are once per game, and then, I mean, you can get extra legendaries that way, send them over. I will do a lot of additional save files when Pokemon Home is released, because then you can easily transfer in between save files. You won't get the items per se, but I'm mostly interested in the Pokemon anyway. So that kind of works out for me. Okay, I am going to Soak and Thunderwave. Oh, how do you get the save file? Right, yeah. So if you will have, if you want to have another save file, you just open the game in a different profile on your Switch. So for example, you can see I have Luigi and all these, and so each single profile has its own save file. And then if you open Pokemon Home, once there's an update in January sometime, then you'll be able to send Pokemon from Brilliant Diamond on the one save file into Brilliant Diamond on the other save file, or from Shining Pearl on this save file into this save file, and so on. I have a video on it in my Nirth Explains Pokemon playlist, I believe. That Dugtrio will have a hidden ability. That is correct, Charles Black. That is the purpose of this sequence of the live stream. I was asked on how to get a hidden ability Hippowdon, and so I've been looking for it. Let's see. Sorry for my spelling. No problem, Holly. You got it. Just keep at the practice and you'll get there eventually. I know it's hard. Hang on. Did I use Soak or what? I don't know. Let's just try. Oh, I forgot. What happened? Did I get flinched or something? I got plenty of Pokeross, and for Battle Tower, I used half of someone's team. Gengar lead, Azumarill, Garchomp in the back. Yeah, I haven't heard of that individual before, but I have come to not be too optimistic of that whole thing. Please forgive my spelling. Yeah, no problem. You got it. What is my favorite Eeveelution? I really like Espeon. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you were doing it in Gen 3 for Master Balls? That's one way to go about it. Nelson, yeah, did you have any other questions? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Been wanting to move there from the States. Right, yeah, did you, are you Wasabi in the Discord? Do people in Norway not like migrants from the States? Well, I'm together with a migrant from the States, so I would say I'm pretty biased, so I can't really answer that, but in my opinion, in my very, very biased opinion, I got no problems. Okay, did I use Soak now? Like, did I actually do it? Or is there some mechanic that I am missing that somehow makes it so that it doesn't work? Sorry about that, my mom called me. No worries. We're still going strong. Let's see. Is Pokerus even worth anything now? Oh yeah, we just went over it. We spent like 15 minutes talking about how extremely efficient you can EV train now with Pokerus. Yeah, and yeah. Yeah, go Nelson. You got it. I mean, if, like, it could be fun to have like a detailed discussion about it on Discord. Like, just in the general chat, like if you have any questions, just post them there. Like, I have some opinions on like things I would advise you to do. I think not like a whole list or anything, but maybe I can just give a short version. It's something like this. Norway is a different country than the States, and it is different in many subtle ways. In many ways, it can appear that our societies are a lot alike, and in some ways, Norway is better, and in other ways, it is not better. Norway, I would say, is... well, I think the word egalitarian pretty much explains it, with the ups and downs of that. What that means is that you will be having to be okay with a little bit of compromise. You will have a life that is more A4 than you may want to accept as an American. But outside of that, when it comes to like moving to Norway, I think maybe the single most important thing that you can ever do when considering moving to Norway is, yet again, to recognize that we are a different society, there are subtle differences, and our language is the way that that is presented. And so I think if you come here to Norway, you should highly consider learning our language, because there are going to be a lot of social barriers, there's going to be a lot of work-related barriers, and just procedurally by living in Norway that are going to be a different world for you if you can just muster together the effort and wait, so I cannot, why, I don't know what's going on with this. It doesn't affect it. I mean, if I had not been live stream, yeah. Thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member, Jen. That is incredibly kind of you. I hope that you will hop on over to the Discord and become a part of our community. It's a really great place to be if you're passionate about Pokemon and proper play. And so, yeah, it means a lot to me, and I hope that you'll have a good time here. Oh, I can't believe I have to do this again, but I will just go through with this. Let's see if I can just see what the text says. Because it should say that it turns into a water type. It has literally worked for ghost types, so I don't understand what's going on. No, it's that's the strategy. Soak turns it into a water type. I wonder if I've just been flinched or something. Yeah, Jen just subscribed. Thank you. I like the order you did that in. You became the YouTube member and then you subscribed. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay, let's see. So the Sandforce ability, I can't figure this out, man. There's something going on. Like, you can use Soak to use False Swipe on ghost types. And you can use Soak on ground types to Thunder Wave them. But I wonder if there's like some interaction with Sandforce or something. And now Zapdos. Let's see. I knew Dan was going to say learn Norwegian. Let's see. Okay, there are a lot of messages here. I was just kind of trying to figure out what's going on in the game. Let's see here. Greaseball says, the first instance of Pokerus is super helpful for a given trading community. Yeah. Have you gotten a Greaseball, or else I'll have to help you later on today? I just did all the Discord stuff. I'll look forward to trading and battling with you. Right, okay, I'm just gonna let you in right away. Let's see, we got you. Just 1 second live stream. I'm gonna welcome some of the new YouTube members into the Discord, which is the place where things are actually happening. We got here, scroll down. All right, those of you who just joined and we're waiting in the lobby, you're fully in. Okay, so now I switch into Pachirisu, and it better work now. If not, I'm just gonna have to think about this for a good solid day or something. Thoughts on using Smeargle for Soak and Thunderwave and Full Swipe? I mean, it could be an idea, but I mean, it is not particularly bulky, and so I don't know. Yes! Oh, I must have been flinched like 100 times. That's the only thing I can think of. No, it was the dig, obviously. Man, I was not putting 2 and 2 together. But yeah, okay. What he's saying is that Norway has less guns. No, that's not what I'm saying. We do not need to dive into politics here. Because I think you'd be surprised, but no. That's not it. I was thinking more so of... I would say it appears to me that our healthcare system is overall better. It appears to me that a lot of our schools are also better, at least at the starting phase of life, like grades 1 through 10 and 11 through 13. And a lot of our, well, most of our college programs are also fairly merit-based. You get the grades in high school, and the grade point average is the number that you use to get into college, and there's nothing else. It literally is that single number. There are only a particular few studies, like a doctor's study, where you have to go into some more stuff, and I think for like teachers' studies, you have to have like a police report or something, but yeah. We got the Doug Trio, finally. So at the very least, we got a hidden ability Doug Trio on this live stream, which is nice. But yeah, Giggle Stomp says, what egg groups are you still looking for? I've slowed down on the egg group breeding, but working on my battle team now. I have covered everything that I need, essentially. I don't have Amorphous yet, but I'll breed a Gastrodon soon for my team. And so... yeah, it's just to get like a good start, and then once you have the 6 IV Pokemon, you don't really have to complete the map. You just have to pass on the 5 IVs that you need for a particular breedject, and then over the course of 100 hours plus breeding, you'll just naturally just run into a bunch of 6 IV Pokemon, and then every time they're male, put them aside, save them, and just keep them close to you. Okay, let's see here. I knew Dan was going to say learn Norwegian. It's so important. I cannot address it. Because one thing you have to like recognize is that I do not have English as my first language. I use it as my first language by choice. But for most Norwegians, that's not the case. Norwegian is their language, and they use English only when they have to. And I put an emphasis on have to. People here do not like speaking English as a general rule, particularly if it is of any complexity whatsoever. It's just not going to work. Soak fails if used on a substitute or a Pokemon with a multi-type. Yeah, I was just not paying attention to it. I used it while I was doing Dig. I think it just avoided. Um, yeah, that's another great question. Is college free? Well, it depends on how you look at free. We do not have tuition for a lot of the studies here, and so that's one thing. And our student loan system is a lot more forgiving than the mess that is the system in the United States, where you just have a perpetual upward spiral of ever increasing tuitions because the schools don't have an incentive to cut costs and to run things optimally. And so every semester they can just bump the price. And the government is linked in, the whole agreement where you end up having the government guaranteed loans that you can't get rid of because, there's a good incentive there for those loans not to go anywhere. But the way it works here in Norway anyway is the rent is manageable. A big portion of it will be what is it called? Like turned into a scholarship. Up to 40% of your student loans will just be made into a scholarship if you pass all of your exams and complete the degree. What is college like? Yeah, I just need to see if I can figure out this Hippowdon. So I have at least like... let's see. How do you get... Bermjode. I don't know what that is. You have to spell it correctly this time. I'm sorry. Smeargle is slow. Gallade, I think, is the best full swipe user. I mean, Garchomp is pretty good too. Let's see. Kami says, I was just thinking to myself, Nirth, it didn't show up in my feed for a while, and I come to YouTube and I see you live, lol. Hey, thank you so much for dropping by. Yeah, I had exams for about 2 weeks, so that was why there was no videos. But yeah, from now on, you can expect to see me either in your feed, or if I'm not in your feed, you should still come to the channel. At least in weekdays, there should be something for you to come and enjoy every single day. And so that is the perk of not being a student anymore. Gale Stomp says, because Doug Trio has a multi-type, it fails, right? No, multi-type is an ability. And so I was just unlucky. Multi-type is an ability that only Silvally has. Maybe also type null, I'm not sure. Yeah, I have really tried to read the messages, but it's just a little problematic to really... Okay, let's see. I'm running Soak on my competitive Lantern set that I got playing. I have an idea. That is incredibly funny, yeah. Because then you can just have the Soak into the super effective Thunderbolt. That sounds amazing. Particularly if you have like Water Absorb or Volt Absorb too, and just have a tanky Lantern. It's ground steel. Did it only change steel to water? No, Doug Trio is only ground type. Ground steel is the Alolan form. You're super helpful. I have been doing my research. I won't bug you anymore about Norway. When I'm off work, I'll be on the server looking for Pokeros. Yeah, I have Pokeros. Yeah, honestly, just drop by the general chat in the Discord, and that chat is for daily conversations. I want to just steer out of politics because I just want a place where we can all just take a pustibakken. I don't know what that is in English. Just have us. I don't want to call it like a safe space. That just has an awful ring to it, in my opinion. But yeah, just like it's a hobby. You spend your leisure time to enjoy it and to just get a break from everything else. Everyone needs a little bit of escapism, and that's what I want to provide in that Discord. And so just like everyday stuff that kind of is okay to talk about. Like, it doesn't mean that everything has to be like glamorous and positive. It just like I just don't see the point of getting into like funny arguments about whatever. But yeah, so just go to the general chat, and like if you have any questions, I'm pretty passionate about just talking about Norway because I think I have a pretty good perspective on it, given that I have just not been in Norway my whole life, and I have gotten a pretty good insight in what the US is like from just being interested in the country for about a decade, but also through my girlfriend. What 3 Pokemon do you suggest for the Battle Tower? I'm currently using Gyarados, but I'm not sure on the other 2. I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person. I am struggling in the Battle Tower. I'm more of a 6v6 singles, 4v4 doubles kind of person. So in doubles, I may have something to cook up in a couple of weeks. What do you do for work? I am currently unemployed as of today, because yesterday I had the last exam at my school. So that was the personal thing that I mentioned earlier in the live stream that I was doing. I was applying for jobs. And so I am hoping that I can get at least a nibble, as they say in this game when you start fishing, and find a full-time job somewhere and then do YouTube on the side. But in the meantime, I'll just pour a bunch of time into searching and sending out a bunch of applications, and then the remaining time I'll just do as good of an effort as I can with this YouTube channel and see if it at least can help me sustain myself so that I don't just completely crumble under the student loans. But we'll see. I'll do my best. So I appreciate the YouTube memberships. How do you get your dream job? Oh, like what my dream job is? Eventually, I want to work with programming. I want to become a web developer, but I just figured that out a little too late, and so now I just completed 3.5 years of economics studies. I know economics a little bit better than I started, but I don't really have much to show for it. What 3 Pokemon do you suggest? Yeah, so for me personally, I've been using Bullet Punch, Sword Stance, Roost, Scizor, and I have been using Staraptor and Glalie. Yeah, alright, yeah, for my dream job, got it. Yeah, I would like to become a web developer. If you're in the US, it's a good time to be job seeking. Good luck in the search. I'm in Norway. It's not the same here, I suspect, but we'll see. I'm gonna do my best. I'll pour a couple hours in it every day and then see what happens. Something has to happen eventually. Like, for example, if you just look at my high school degree on its own, I have like really good grades. I don't know what happened in college, man. I think I just chose a field of study that was just not a good match for me. I never have to worry about finding a job because of my career path. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Economics is a good degree to have, Dan. You can do a lot of different things. Yeah, I just have to finish those last 2 exams. I learned lots of web development and just finished a graphics design degree, as it's a good gateway into the industry. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm very happy for you. I hope that is working out well for you. Graphic design and web development sounds incredibly exciting, and I hope you're enjoying your everyday. Thanks for letting us... thanks for letting us get to know you during this. Yeah, well, it's fun to hang out. Thank you so much for coming to share some fun here in the Discord and in the live streams. Nivex says, my favorite False Swiper is Technician Breloom. The Sidrai is good for mons that have self-destruct. Yeah, you're right about that. I have a Golduck for the self-destruct Pokemon in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And the reason for that is that you can teach your Golduck Soak and Simple Beam. So not only can you send out the Pokemon... Simple Beam... there's something that I'm missing. I have to think. For some reason, I thought that the Simple Beam ability combo would make the exploding Pokemon damp, but that's not how it works. There must be some other combo I'm thinking of that I can't remember right now, but yeah. But yeah, great questions. This has been a really good live stream. I'm super happy about it. And I'm very grateful for all of you who have decided to drop by today and to just hang out for a while, play some Pokemon, enjoy our hobby together. And then, yeah, we can bring that energy into the next live stream. Sleeping Dragon Gaming says, LOL, I was running a business though part-time and it took off at least... And it took off at my least year of study, so, or last year's study. So now do that full time instead. Life takes you down weird paths. I know. That's incredibly exciting though. I wish you good luck with your business. That sounds like a really good place to be at, you know, where you have proper skills. You can like point to a specific thing. You know web development, you know graphic design, you have a portfolio, it's something tangible, you can point at it, you can look at it, you can evaluate it when talking. It's not the case with my degree. Spillage. The good thing about being in a technology-oriented field is that it's more of what you know, less about degrees. Right, yes, and that's what I've discovered too, a little too late. For one, programming comes natural to me. I like it, I'm pretty good at it, and I look forward to learn more. Not only that, but I also feel like I have a long-term path of what I eventually want to be doing with the web development. And so I'll just need to figure out a way for me to be financially stable. And then depending on what that full-time kind of endeavor is, then I will eventually pour in my leisure time into learning web development on my own. I have had a programming course in my degree and a couple other instances in the past where I've done programming, and I like it. It is something for me. Why do you keep saving my game? Right, yeah, okay. I understand. So you can see, would you like to use another one? And I'm going to click no. If you go into your bag, there's an item called the Super Repel. And this is an item that prevents any low-level wild Pokemon from jumping out at you for a while. It lasts longer than Repel. And yeah, so what this item does, if I use it, is that I won't be encountering random Pokemon. What I'm trying to do is that I have this item called the Poke Radar, which you can see up here, the Poke Radar. And the way that I use that is that I have to walk 50 steps and then the battery will be charged. And then instead of just encountering Pokemon in the grass as normal, I just use this item where I press up now. And then you can see that some of these patches are shaking. And that means that there's a Pokemon specifically from the Poke Radar. Why that is important is that I can get a really strong Pokemon with its hidden ability that way. Sleeping Dragon says, the thing with programming, it's like learning to read and write. Once you know it, you kind of know it. I know. And not only that, but there are so many ways you can go about it too, right? Like, you don't have to, like, it's not like a script in like a funny way, like, you know, like there are so many ways to go about it for many problems and so on. There may be like industry practices and just optimal ways of going about certain things, but for the most part you have a lot of approaches that you can apply, and you can just learn as you go too. That's another thing. So yeah, I was not saving my game, Holly. What then happens is that I'm using the Repel, and I'm just going to burn it for you so that you can see what happens. Yeah, would you like to use another one? And this is referring to the Repel. Hey Bart, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? I have been trying to get this hidden ability Hippowdon for so long, and I can't find it. It's unbelievable how many encounters I've had. I've literally been here for over an hour just searching for a 20% Hippowdon. And then 40 minutes ago, it turned into a 10%. But it's still like, dude, like 10%, and we haven't seen it yet. Like, In what world? Oh, if you learn programming, study advanced mathematics as well, as it really helps get you in the right headspace. That's my small bit of advice for that. Thank you for that. I know I'm not like really good in high-level mathematics. I have had quite a bit of math and statistics in my economics course, and in my high school degree I already took the higher level math courses, and I would say math has come natural to me since I was like a kid, and so it kind of fits nicely into it. But yeah, let's see if I got to all of the messages. Yeah, keep saving. Good thing about, yeah, technology. Yeah, the business. Thanks for letting us. Yeah, I learned lots of web development and just finished the graphic design degree. All right, yeah. Any tips for chaining? Haven't got further than 20. Just keep going. You have to go into the 4th grass away. So just count in any direction, horizontally or vertically. Or diagonally. Yeah, but only one of them. And then, yeah, so when you go into the 4th grass, let's see if I can do the thing here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have a 7% chance of having the chain break on you if you do everything correctly. And what you need to do for it to be correctly is that you need to catch every single Pokemon. What do you think of my team? Is there anything or something I should work on, or any suggestions? Oh, that's a good question, Gus. I don't really know. You just slapped me, and so I didn't really. I feel like you had a proper amount of pressure in terms of offense, and you had some really good tanks, and you just outplayed me. So it may be helpful to just watch the replays of the 2 battles. Like, the first battle is going to be published on Friday, and the next is scheduled for Monday. And so, yeah, I would just have to recommend you to check that out, and then, yeah. Kimberly Chin says, what's your best breeding story? That's a good question. It has to be a breeding story with a twist, at least. The first thing that popped to mind was that in Pokemon Sword and Shield, when I was breeding, I managed to get 2 shiny Eevee within like 15 eggs or so. That was pretty cool. But my best breeding story, I feel like, I don't know. I think I have to think about that. I'm back after joining the Discord. Hey, Daniel. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member. I saw you became a YouTube member even before the live stream started. That was very nice of you. I hope that you have a blast in the Discord. It should be a lot of fun. It really is the place to be if you're a passionate Pokemon fan and you are against cheating. And so, yeah, in this live stream, I've just been trying to get the Zapdos on. The live stream kind of sidetracked. I was supposed to breed for Cricketune, but it just ended up being this instead. But actually, I do have to be nice to my girlfriend here. We had an agreement. We were gonna hang out somewhere around 9 Norwegian time. It is pretty late here. It is currently 8:45 p.m. And so I've been live for 2 hours. If you enjoy this live stream, you can subscribe to the channel and come back tomorrow at the same time. And we should be having some viewer battles coming up. And then on Friday, I will do some battle tower grinding. And so I hope this video is interesting, or live stream anyway. And for those of you watching the replay, if you have any questions about breeding, post them in the comments. I'll get back to you. And before I end the live stream, I'll address the questions, and then I will get out of here. And then for those of you who just joined the Discord, I will chat a little bit with you before I go to bed. Charles Black says, is currency exchange for the US dollar good for you? It can be good. Right now it's pretty good, but it also can be a complete slap in the face. Yeah. LOL. Yeah, that's a hard question. You've been an integral part of teaching us how to breed. Really? That makes me very happy. I mean, I have really tried to put together, you know, the breeding map here and making the videos and more videos to come. And these live streams that I'm now starting to have, now that I have a little bit more free time and a bigger control of my schedule. Always fun and informative. That's awesome. I'm glad you like it. Let's see. A debt collector game. A debt collector came to my door when I was breeding on the weekend. I was scared. I will forget that. Oh man, that sounds like a proper story. That's probably what you were looking for, Kimberly. Yeah, I'm back after joining the Discord. Is becoming a channel member your only option for joining the Discord? I hate the idea of giving YouTube money. Well, I mean, if you have some other way of, I mean, to some extent, I do have a little bit of context on you already. The YouTube member system is mostly as a filter because I want to have a little bit of a break so that I don't get this growth issue that I had a couple of years back. I don't know if you're familiar, but I've been on YouTube since 2013. And around 2016, I started a Discord server. I won't mention the name of it. I've given it away since, but in 2018, when Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out, I made a video called How to Evolve Gengar, Haunter, Graveler, and Machoke, and sent everyone to this Discord server. In 2 weeks, I had 10,000 members in there, and I had not prepared any proper moderation staff, and it just, from there on and onwards, had growth issues. So if you're familiar with just organizational design, it was a mess. I was not prepared. And then, yeah, I repeated the issue with Sword and Shield, and it grew to 20,000 members. And over its lifetime, it had something like 50,000 members join. It was a complete mess. And yeah, so not only was it a problem in terms of trying to figure out, like, how do you go about enforcing, you know, your stance on cheating when you have 20,000 members and all of them just rush in. And so, yeah, the Nirth Discord server, I've set it up so that I have a possible break. Like, let's say, for example, tomorrow there are 100 members that join, just like out of the blue. That's going to be like a significant spike compared to how many members are in there now. We're roughly at 100 members. But in that case, I can always change it to have the current YouTube member tier as support only, make a new higher tier, and say, now all of a sudden, if you want access, it's $5. And that way I can modify that supply and demand curve. And then having said that, I just want to be very clear. If you have been a YouTube member at all and joined the Discord, you get to keep the access. So you do not have to be like a monthly supporter in order to keep the access. You just have to follow the rules. If you so choose to be a YouTube member month after month, that is incredibly generous of you, but it is totally your choice. And so you can make it in for $2 at this point in time. It may be increased in the future depending on just the flow of new members. I don't suspect that I'll just like have 50 members join in a single day. But if something like that is to happen, then I'll start tuning that supply and demand curve by simply increasing the price to keep it manageable. For those of you who are in the Discord, you'll see that I am the only moderator, which is why there are several steps to follow through to actually get into the server so that I can prevent bots and raids and whatever else. And so, yeah. Taylor Use Toxic says, I used Patreon to join Realistify's server just so I didn't have to give YouTube such a large cut as well. I know. YouTube takes between 30 and 50% of super chats and memberships. It's insane. It's actually like incredible. Taylor, I do have a suggestion. It's a little bit on the spot, but like if you would like to just send a donation or something, just to make it fair for everyone else. Let's see here. Streamlabs. I should have this set up. No, okay. Well, give me 1 second. I'm gonna give you the option. If you don't want to give YouTube money, then it is possible to send me money directly. I have a Streamlabs set up. Venmo? Yeah, actually, let's see. So, past live streams. Ah, there we go. Okay. Donations. So yeah, I do know you from the other Discord, so that's just fine. Like, if you want to send $1 here or $2, something like that, I'll let you in. My main concern, and I want to make this very clear, my main concern with the Nirth Discord server is to make it a great place to be for people who are passionate about Pokemon and who are strictly against cheating. And so just read the rules, follow them, and you get to keep the access. And then if you don't follow the rules, then I'll have to take the necessary steps depending on what happens. So with that said, I've now been live for about 2 hours. You can really feel my voice, particularly after having recorded 5 videos earlier today. And so yeah, the boy is Norwegian. We don't have Venmo. We have Vips over here. Yeah, I only have PayPal. It's the only option. I know they have their whole thing too, but at the very least, it's not 50% like YouTube does when you're on a mobile device, because there's some like sketchy thing going on, I think, with Apple and Google, where Google has a flat rate, has like, it just like does a 30% haircut on donations, super chats, and YouTube memberships. But then somehow the phone gets like it just like sneaks in between, and it's like, yo guys, I am here and I'm gonna sneak another like 20%. So it just like splits it in half, which is incredible. I just can't believe it. But yeah, so that is the option. Let's see how many are still in the live stream. About 20 people. All right, so if you've made it this far into the live stream, you should highly consider subscribing to the channel. And also, to come back tomorrow, I'll be live at the same time, though tomorrow we'll be doing viewer battles, and on Friday I'll be grinding in the battle tower. And so with that said, I hope you have a fantastic day or evening or morning, depending on where you are in the world. And yeah, I'll talk to you